Well, hi everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know it's been quite a while since I've posted a video. I apologize. But life has been busy here in South Carolina. But what I wanted to talk about today was this very building. As you can see, it says Irmo. That's the name of the town here in South Carolina. And it's a combination of two names, actually. Two gentlemen who founded this town back in the 1800s. A combination of the name Captain Iredell and Henry Moseley. So they put the names together and came up with the name Irmo. Pretty interesting, huh? Anyway, I was over on my left here at this traffic light, and I was sitting there and I looked at this building thinking, why is there the name of this town on this building? It looks very, very different. Well, I did some research, and I'm going to in a minute show you what this building is now. But let me just tell you that this was a train station for several years. Trains came in from Columbia and also from a town called Lexington. They were passenger trains back in the 1800s that came through this town. And after a while, they decided no longer to have passenger trains. So this building was actually sold. And for several years after it was a train station, it was a furniture store. Well, after that, it sat vacant for quite a while. The town did not want to get rid of it because of the history here, so they sold it to a company. And the company decided they wanted to continue to keep the tradition here and keep the history here of this building, so they did not make any changes to this train station. In a minute, we're going to go around the front. I'm going to show you what this building is now. It's pretty interesting and pretty cool what it is now. So these are the tracks that the cargo trains go on, leading from Lexington to Irmo. So you can kind of see what they look like over here. Very noisy train that goes by. It's amazing just how noisy it is. But it's good because it gives you a warning that they're coming. And traffic, like I said, is just horrible. But cargo trains happening all throughout the day. And from what I'm told, Irmo is very famous for these trains that come by and blow their whistle. So, interesting stuff. So here's a front view of that same building. And yes, it is now a Domino's Pizza. The people who purchased this decided that they wanted to make this, in other words, keep the history of this. They didn't want to make any changes to the look of the train station. So, of course, a car had to go right in front of here. But I'll just keep talking. So they decided to make it a Domino's Pizza and keep the tradition of the train station. It's really hard to find a good spot to videotape because there's a traffic light here. But of course, you can see the train tracks in the front there. And like I said, the owner of this Domino's Pizza wanted to continue the tradition of the trains that come through here and keep it like a train station look, I should say. So this has been, from what I understand, the past 5 or 6 years, it's been a Domino's Pizza. Actually, it could be even longer than that, but pretty cool, huh? Continue the tradition of a train station and now a Domino's Pizza. And it actually does very well. I see the delivery truck all over town. I know it's been to my church several times, but I think it's so cool that they decided to continue the history and not tear the building down, but keep the tradition going of a train station. So if you can kind of see down here, the train crossing, and trains come through here. Like I said, cargo trains come through here constantly throughout the day. I hear the whistle every morning. I've actually come to, when I've been on my way to work, the cargo train has come through. And it's a very long train, so it's a very long waits when you have to wait for a train to go by. So over in this corner here, kind of hard to see, but there is a lot of traffic in this corner, right by the TD Bank, where when the train does come by. But it's pretty cool that that's a tradition of the train station in Irmo, South Carolina. And that's it, close up. Domino's. Well, it's a train station. Pretty cool. So thanks so much for tuning in again. And on my way now to Walmart. So you kind of see the hilly areas here in Irmo, South Carolina. But I will again see you all real soon again, and I'll try to get more videos going here, show you a little bit more about what takes place here in South Carolina. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and we'll see you soon.